Okay, hello everyone, and welcome to our class on job satisfaction. My name is Josh, and I come from Canada. First thing I would like to do is have everyone make a quick introduction. So maybe, Mohammed, could you introduce yourself to the class, please? Okay, Mohammed, I can see that you haven't clicked your microphone icon here. So just remember you need to click your microphone in order to speak. So please do that now. Okay, Mohammed, I'll come back to you in a moment, but maybe Sahar, could you introduce yourself? Okay, thank you very much. And Sergio, could you introduce yourself next?
Of course. Hi everybody, my name is Sergio. I am from Mexico. I am 25 years old. And that's all. Thank you very much.
Okay, great. And Kobayashi, could you introduce yourself next, please?
Good morning, everyone. I come from Japan. Nice to meet you.
Okay, thank you very much for that, Kobayashi. And Wellington, if you could go next.
Hello. Hi, teacher. My name is Wellington. I'm from Brazil. I live in São Paulo. Nice to meet you.
Okay, great. And then last but not least, Yuri, go ahead. And Yuri, just a reminder to make sure you click your microphone icon before you speak. So go ahead and do that now. Okay, Yuri, I can see you still haven't clicked your microphone icon here, so hopefully you're not having any technical problems, and I will try and help you through the chat window. I see we have a couple new students who have joined us, but I would just like to get started with our lesson. And again, today we're talking about job satisfaction. My first question for everyone here is, what would you like to change about your work environment? So if you would like to answer this question, just raise your hand. Okay, Kobayashi, thank you very much.
Oh yes, my office is located in a noisy situation. So I want to work in a silent and calm situation. And so I'd like to change my office condition. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, so it's very, very noisy where you work. Rodrigo, please go ahead. And if you could introduce yourself as well.
Hello, teacher. Hello, everyone. My name is Rodrigo. I am 25 years old. I'm from Brazil. And then in my work, I would like to change the place where I work, because don't have a window, and I couldn't to see out office. I could to see waiter, sky, and other things. I want I want to change my work too. Is the time I work I work very hard, and I want to change it too. Thank you.
Okay, thank you for that. So yeah, you want a better view, and it would probably make for a more relaxing work environment. And Noi, if I could have you introduce yourself next, and then maybe answer this question, please.
Hello, teacher and everyone. My name is Noi Kamonwat. I'm from Bangkok, Thailand. So good morning from Thailand. Okay, I also would like to change my job, my work environment, because my house and the company is so far. I spend more time to work, and sometime in the morning when it's rain, the traffic is very bad in Bangkok. Thank you.
Okay, Noi, thank you very much for sharing your ideas there. And Sahar, I'd like to hear from you as well. So what would you change about your work environment? Okay, yeah, I think everyone would always like a nicer boss, so thank you for that idea. Sergio, I'd like to hear from you as well. Please go ahead.
Okay, thank you very much, teacher. What I would like to change the bad attitude at my work. There are a lot of people, a lot of salespeople at my job that have a very bad attitude every day, and I think this bad attitude is provoked because we have a lot of competitions in the sales area, but they take it in a very negative way. So that's what I would like to change about my work environment. Thank you.
Okay, thank you for that. That's quite interesting. So you use the word negative in there, so it's, you know, people have a negative attitude and you wish everybody was more positive, and it would create a much more positive work environment. And then Wellington, if you could answer this, please.
Okay, teacher. Actually, I'm very satisfied with my work. I have changed the department I have changed the department a few months ago, and I am still very motivated. Maybe one thing I could change. I would like that my boss would help me more with my projects, because sometimes I face some difficulties in the project and he doesn't help me. Thank you.
Okay, that's an interesting idea. Yeah, you just look for more help at work sometimes. So for our next question here, I'm looking to talk about professional goals. So we have here, named 3 professional goals, but if you only have 1 or 2, that's perfectly fine. So if you would like to talk about the goals you have for your career, again, just raise your hand. Okay, Rodrigo, thank you.
Teacher, the first is to learn English for my career, and secondly, to study more. I work with planner and study more about it to do graduation or other thing about it. And for 30 thing is to have international career. It is my goal. Thank you.
Okay, Rodrigo, thank you so much for sharing that with us. Sahar, go ahead. Okay, that's alright. But again, I think promotions and higher salaries, I think that will be a very common goal for everyone. I can't think of anyone who wouldn't want a higher salary, for example. Kobayashi, thank you for raising your hand.
First, to get promotion. Second, to develop my job ability. Third, increase my salary.
Okay, so very similar to Sahar, but then you want to just improve your ability at work, so become better at your job. Sergio, thank you for raising your hand. Go ahead.
Okay, thank you, teacher. Well, my first professional goal is to speak English as a native person. And my second professional goal is to create my own successful international trade company. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you for that. So the idea of talking English as a native person, the word you're looking for is fluent. So I want to be fluent, I want to be perfectly fluent in English. I think that would be a good way for you to word that. And thank you for your ideas there. Paulo, please go ahead, and if you could introduce yourself as well here. Okay, thank you, Paulo. Just to note, your audio quality is not very clear. I'm having a very difficult time understanding you. The volume is correct, but there's just a very metallic sound to your voice, and it makes you hard to understand. So, I'm not sure what we can do to fix that. But again, I'm really sorry about that problem we're having here. Noi, please go ahead.
Yes, my goal is, the first is to get for to be the supervisor, to get promoted to be the supervisor. The second is to develop myself and learn more about the policy and the product of the company. And the third is also to learn and increase my speaking English skill. Thank you.
Okay, great. So I put down here, because you echoed the idea we had before about, improving your ability, professional development. I think that would be a good phrase to use for that. So I think we all mentioned a lot of the same goals here, Sahar, I see your comment in the window. I'll just put down self-employed. I think that's another interesting idea. Working for yourself and not having a boss. But again, everyone seems to want a promotion, to improve their English, they want more money. I think these are all very common goals that we have. So what I want to do now is fill in the blanks for these sentences. So we're going to read these comments from employees who completed the survey, and again, fill in the missing words. So, for example, our first one, I'm capable blank, improving my performance. What word could we fill in here? And again, if you would like to try, just raise your hand. Okay, Kobayashi, thank you.
I am capable of improving my performance.
That was exactly what I was looking for. So we have 7 questions here and 7 students in the class, so I think we have one for everybody. Noi, could you do number 2, please?
I'm not afraid that reading people.
My work done on time.
Okay, you don't worry in something, you always worry about something. So I'm worried about getting my work done. But thank you very much for that effort there. Sahar, number 5, if you could. Okay, you wouldn't be keen to, you're keen on learning something. So again, thank you for that. Sergio, if you could try number 6.
Okay. I am nervous about asking for more money.
Okay, great, yeah. If I asked, what are you nervous about? I'm nervous about asking for more money. And Wellington, the last one, please, number 7.
I'm excited in sharing my ideas with my co-workers.
Okay, thank you. So, again, if you think about how you would ask this question, what are you excited about? I'm excited about sharing my ideas. Okay, thank you all very much for this. I understand this was not the easiest task in the world, picking the correct word out of all these options with no real guide could be quite difficult. But I thought you did a really great job with that. Okay, next, what we're going to do is a listening activity. So we're going to listen to the HR representative representative, describe the most common factors influencing employee satisfaction. And as we listen, I want you to focus on trying to label the graphs. First, I have a question for everyone. Does anyone know what HR stands for? If you know what HR stands for, just raise your hand. Okay, Kobayashi, thank you.
It's HR stands for the shortage of human resource, and it stands for employees improve employees' ability.
Okay, Kobayashi, thank you for that. So again, we'll listen to this through one time, and again, focus on trying to label the graphs, and if we need to listen a second time, we can do that as well.
Welcome everyone to our annual HR seminar. I'm excited about presenting this first workshop here today. I hope we'll be able to learn something new and share our experiences in improving job satisfaction. We're going to start this session by looking at some interesting facts on why staff choose to leave a job. So, according to research across various companies in the U.S., many managers are at risk of losing their most valuable and productive employees, and may be wrong about the methods they use to keep these employees. Employees rated the top 3 factors in overall workplace happiness as, first, friendly coworkers, followed by decent wages, and then opportunities to get promotions. This is interesting because we perhaps don't value relationships among colleagues as much as we should. On the other hand, the top 3 reasons for leaving a job are 1. Low salaries, then no opportunities to climb the career ladder, and finally, not enough on-the-job training and development. Employees mentioned that opportunities to get on-the-job training help them to develop their job. Going to seminars and workshops like this one also improves job satisfaction. It shows that employees are really motivated by more than just money. In terms of salary, employees said that getting a 7% pay raise annually, provided they meet their targets, is a reasonable request. But as we've seen, it's clear that money is not the only factor in maintaining a happy workplace.
Okay, so I realized there was a lot of information here, but was anyone able to pick out the most common factors for workplace happiness? So if you heard any of these for the first column here, please raise your hand. Okay, Wellington, thank you.
Okay, teacher, I heard the factors. The factors that I heard are friendly coworkers, decent wages, and get promoted.
Okay, increase in wage, so in this case, salary, yes. Workers, coworkers, friendly coworkers, and career advancement. So you heard all 3 of those correctly. That was great. And next, did anyone hear the reasons why people leave or quit their job? Okay, Rodrigo, go ahead.
Teacher, I heard the first is low salary. I think the last is carry. I don't know second problem.
Okay, thank you very much. So yeah, low salary, and I heard career or maybe career advancement. Noi, did you hear anything else?
The other I heard that it's not enough job training to help them for a job, and I forget another one.
Okay, Noi, that was great. You heard that last one correctly. Not receiving proper training. Okay, so it looks like we don't have to listen to this a second time because I think you all understood it very well the first time around. So again, salary, which you brought up before, promotions and advancement, I agree. And then coworkers as well. I think we talked about a little bit. It's nice to work with people that you get along with. Okay, looking at this question, I'm just going to move forward to the final task, and then if we do have time, we can always come back and answer it. But for our final task here, you are meeting with your HR representative for your annual review. In Student A, it's your job to tell the HR representative how you would like to develop professionally. Again, you talk about your goals, talk about what you would like to improve with your job. It's completely up to you. And then Student B, you will be the HR representative, and it's your job to get more information by asking questions. And for example here we have, can you tell me how you're capable of handling a new role? For example, if someone wants a promotion. So if you would like to try this conversation, please raise your hand. Okay, Kobayashi, thank you. And maybe, let's see, I'm seeing no more hands, so I'll pick Sergio, if you could go as well, if you don't mind. So Kobayashi, thank you, since you raised your hand, if you could be Student A, and then Sergio, if you could please be Student B. So Kobayashi, go ahead when you're ready. Okay, I apologize. Kobayashi, I wasn't able to hear you there. Again, you activated your microphone correctly, but I think there might have been a temporary connection problem. So Kobayashi, could you just start again for me? Okay, Kobayashi, I'm sorry that I wasn't able to hear you there all of a sudden. I'll come back to you in a moment if that's okay. Maybe Noi, if I could have you do this for us. So Noi, if you could be Student A, and then Sergio, if you could still be Student B, that would be great. So Noi, go ahead.
Hello, Sergio. I would like to improve my communication for the training course. Would you like to help me how to do it? I would like to get to improve my communication when I speak to the customer, to improve my confidence.
Okay, Noi, that's great. Can you please tell me why are you so interested in getting this training?
I would like to have more training about the communication from outside the company course.
Okay, perfect. And well, tell me, I can see that you are quite interested in getting this training, but tell me, what is the most important thing you are excited about of this training?
Okay, thank you very much. First, Noi, I thought you explained very clearly what your goals are from your job. You're looking for additional training. And Sergio, great questions, I reworded one of your questions here. You're talking about what aspect of your training are you most excited about? So I thought that was a very interesting question, and I think that would be maybe a very common one that actual bosses would ask people. So that was great. And next, if I could have Rodrigo and Sahar, if you two could go, that would be great. And Sahar, I see your comment that you're afraid of speaking English. Do not worry. Again, we're just here to practice and improve our English, and we won't do that if we don't try. So maybe Sahar, if you could be Student A, and then Rodrigo, Student B. So Sahar, go ahead. Yeah, no problem. Again, I think Noi and Sergio, you gave a great example the first time around. Sahar, as Student A, just your job is to talk about what you want from your job. Again, talking to your boss. Do you want a promotion? Do you want a higher salary? Do you want more training? Again, the things that we've talked about in class. Maybe you have a problem with your coworker. it's completely up to you. Again, what kind of things would you approach your boss about? So, Sahar, go ahead. Anything like this, it's up to you.
Sarah, I think I can help you. Then, if you need more training, I changed a skilled person for the process, for training with you and for you improve to work and you without doubts about it. Okay? Do you have the other problem?
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm just going to stop you both there because we still have a few people to go. But Sahar, you did great. You described very clearly, what you wanted from your job. And then Rodrigo, you gave great advice and you said this is what I can do for you. So that was wonderful. And next, Wellington and Paolo, I would like you both to go. So Wellington, if you could be student A for me, and then Paolo, if you could be student B. So Wellington, go ahead.
Hi, Paulo. I really need your help. I have to make some presentations in my work, and I am really bad in do that. I am afraid of giving presentation. I usually become very nervous. Can you help me, please?
Okay, I'm just going to stop you guys there. Wellington, first off, that was a great idea. I need to make a presentation. I'm nervous. How can you help me? I think that was a great question. But again, Paolo, you're having terrible problems with your audio. I would really suggest to you that you get a headset because your audio quality is not very good and it's almost impossible to understand you. And Kobayashi, I would like you to try again here. So Kobayashi, if you could be student A, and then Wellington, I would like you to go again, but be student B. So Kobayashi, go ahead when you're ready.
Oh, yes. Yes, thank you. Thank you. My connection is bad. I'm sorry. And I try again. I'd like to improve my my job the technique to expand my customer base. I want to have more new customers. That's my task.
Okay, Kobayashi, in this case, I have two options for you. First is you can make some presential course in the company. The company provides some courses for improving your customer relationship. And the other one, if you prefer to attend an external course in a specific school, you can pay for yourself, and after that the company can return the money for you.
Okay, thank you. I got a great advice. Thank you very much. I'll offer. I will apply to the companies such job training. Thank you very much.
Okay, great. Kobayashi, I agree with you. You did receive great advice. So Wellington, thank you for that. And then Kobayashi, again, I like the way you respond at the end. Thank you very much for that advice. I will use it. I will apply it. That was wonderful. Okay, on that note here, I'm just going to leave this on our summary page for today. But I just want to say I thought everyone did a really good job participating. You shared your ideas really well. You gave good advice. You clearly talked about what your goals and wishes are for your job. So that was wonderful. And another note, I was seeing many of you were using the chat window today when you weren't talking. I think that is another great way to practice your English. Again, in your downtime when you're not speaking on the microphone. So thank you everyone very much for that. What I will do now is I will open up the audio. So if you wish to remain in the class and continue chatting with your classmates, I would encourage you to do this. Otherwise, thank you again for a great lesson and take care. Bye-bye.